We're gonna get our fire stacked back up this morning, so it burnt down fairly good. There's not a lot of real dead stuff in here, so most of those vines, got rid of them though. But we'll get this stacked back up, and then I got a few more, I don't know, vines and dead scrub trees and junk. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of go along his property line over here and just pull some of those vines down, some of the dead junk, and just kind of rake that out. And then kind of, I don't know, a little bit past that tree out there, there's a big group of trees right along the edge of that ditch, and I got a bunch of little stubs and or stumps and stobs and junk like that. I'm going to try to kind of rake that out and rake that down and get rid of that, so he don't have to worry about those when he starts mowing. And then I've really just got to go through that pile with the concrete and that steel pipe and junk, and then knock those piles down there. Like I said, I'm going to kind of grade them out or slope it, and I may even come down so far and then try to flatten it out or put a little bit of a pad so he can, I think he's got an enclosed trailer he may park around there behind his shop, and kind of start trying to level that out, let that stuff kind of pack in and settle and stuff there. And then, yeah, once I get that, I'll run the loader over it, slick it all up. The rest of it's looking really nice, and then I kind of be done for this phase. So hopefully I can get the majority of this pile burned up, because we got like rain and snow coming in later this afternoon or this evening, and then like 1 to 3 inches of snow tomorrow. And then tomorrow night it's supposed to get down to like 8 degrees, so it's gonna be nice and cold going into the weekend. And then I think like back up in the 50s next week. So this place will be a real mud bog now that I got all the grass stripped off. It'll get real nasty, but yeah, that's what we're working on now. This is actually the first day this week I've been able to get over here in the morning, so it feels like this job is just dragging on. But Monday I didn't get to work on it because we got like 1.5 inches of rain Sunday night into Monday morning, and I went and got parts for the loader. And then, what was it, Tuesday morning I had to go look at a couple other jobs. Yesterday morning I had another pre-construction meeting. I'm looking at doing all the site work at a new Starbucks or whatever going in, so, which is exciting. But they always want to have these pre-construction meetings at like 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning, so then you kind of need to go to those and you can't be working. So like, I don't know, if I get the job later on it'll be nice, but it's, when I need to be doing something, it's kind of a pain. But so, I mean, that is kind of exciting. I got some more, sounds like some more decent commercial jobs possibly coming up. I got to get some bids in on 3 of them. But I'd like to kind of get this one to, I don't know, wrap it up for this phase, or at least get it done. It feels like, I said, this has been dragging out because the last 2 days I just get over here like 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon and get to work for a few hours. But we're close. Like I said, I should have all day today to finish up everything I need to finish on it and get it where I'm happy with it. So I am excited about the upcoming work, because like the Starbucks, I haven't seen the lot. There may have been another building or house on it at one time, but I have to kind of clear the lot, cut out all the junk soil or the stuff that we can't use, and then I think there'll be a retention pond. It may be in the parking lot, so I don't know if I'll have much to do with that or not. But then I get to give them a price to put in all the storm drains and get to like the parking lot set, like I said, just all the site work. So that'll be nice. That's what I want to kind of get into. I enjoy doing the like some of the storm drain stuff, or you know, sewer lines and different things like that, where you're just, there's a little more to it than just digging a trench or just moving dirt. You kind of got to get stuff on grade and set boxes and different things like that. So, and it's more stuff I can utilize the 2150 on, so that's even better. trying to work on stacking this stuff up or pushing it up, but not like pushing the fire out. I'm real bad about, like, I feel like I don't know, mess with it too much or something, or push it in there too tight, smother it out. I see a little flame in there, so we'll just kind of let it do its thing. I'm gonna sift through this trash. I'm gonna try to use the majority of this. I know I may be burying some little twigs and sticks, but I mean, they'll eventually decompose. He's not gonna build anything on here. We may put a parking pad somewhere back in that area for his trailer, but not right now, and it's not super crucial. So I mean, we can spread this stuff out, track it in, let it settle, and then throw the rock on top of there. But we'll kind of start sorting this stuff out, getting this hillside graded out, and yeah, see if we can't get this place looking like something. gonna call that good for now. This stuff is like trying to grade out a water bed, so you could tell when I put the bucket down and try to drag or cut, it just put the back of the tracks down more because it is pumping something bad. But this will work good enough. We'll get some rain and some weather on it. It'll actually, like I said, a good hard rain will actually help kind of drive that pumping or whatever down. It gets rid of the frost or the water that's trapped in there, because what it is, it's pumping water up, but it's like trapped in that dirt, and then it freezes and thaws and just stays there. So a good hard rain kind of drives it down in the ground and actually lets it dry back out quicker. So it'll start drying out, get some weather on it, get some sun on it and wind, and then we can kind of keep working it. I'm gonna eat my lunch real quick and then kind of address this issue, or this part right here is a lot more solid, so I should be able to get it slicked up pretty nice and figure out. I need to kind of get the water. I've started maybe putting a little bit of the swell or just kind of regrading it around here, and it'll kind of run off and run right over there to Karen, so she'll be happy with that. But really, I just got this little bit to clean up here, and then I'll kind of focus on going down that fence row over there and getting that brush. But at least this will have the majority of the grading done on the site, and yeah, everything can start kind of settling in, and we'll go from there. guess I'll do my end of the day walk around, but this doesn't look a whole lot different than what it did before lunch. But I kind of got this edge somewhat dressed up, and then kind of cut off some of the high spots on the pad. Try to kind of track those down with the loader, and then got this dressed up pretty nice. It's still gonna need a little bit of grading and drainage work, but we're not 100% done with the height of the pad yet. So fire's still doing pretty good. I got what I could. He wanted me to kind of go down that ditch and that side just to kind of grade it or take out any stobs and stumps and stuff. So I tried to kind of get them up in the pile without too much dirt, but kind of easier said than done. But I got the majority of it kind of pushed up here. I'll just try to kind of rake it through there. Some of it's hot enough it'll burn some of that junk out, but then like with the dirt I'll kind of smother it out. But we'll just kind of let that burn down, and I'll rake through it a little bit, and then probably when it's all said and done I may just either have to dig a hole or do something with all what ashes are left over. But we may be going to clean up a little bit more in the back of the woods there. But this is yeah, I'm gonna kind of take the loader now and just kind of slick that up a little bit and push it all over here. And got the excavator parked ready for the snowstorm. So I put it on the pad tonight just because the way the wind's blowing over there where I've been setting it, then that way if it does get kind of soft and wet I can just back the truck down on the driveway, and then I think the clay will set up. It'll get a little tacky but not near as bad as the dirt, so I should be able to easily get it loaded up and out of here. And then hopefully we don't get the snow, and if we do I'm going to load this thing up, take it to the shop, and I need to do the 250-hour service. The machine's actually got 300 hours on it, but this is a little more difficult when you got it up on a job somewhere to just throw it on the trailer, run it home, and service it that night. So that'll be my plan for the weekend, is to do the 250-hour service on that. I'll make a video and kind of go over all the steps and procedures of that. But I'll let that thing idle down. Like I said, I'm gonna slick that up real quick, and then I gotta load up and take off. So we'll just catch you guys later.